Hey you guys, this your sister Truth Seeker 5000 BKA Dawn B, getting back on here. This is part 2. Part 1 was my audio. I was livid. I was upset because they only showed barely 2 seconds of Mitch at the end, and I was done and I was over it. They showed more of him in the clips trying to get us to watch this last show than they did actually in the show. So I was upset. I was done and over it. I got my little bubblegum pink frame with a bow to bring some life, honey, and color into my moment because um, I was over it. Shout out to Bree 91100 for bringing me and giving me life, honey, making me get back on here and work. Anime Bullet get back out there and sang them reviews, honey. Y'all was calling me. Elenitria as well. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, girl. That's one of my subbies. Definitely love you, girl. She's like, hey, we got to talk about this, so you got to do a full video. Get on it, lady. I'm on the phone having a conference with one of the owners of one of the businesses that I'm in, and I'm getting these texts and these messages like, Truth Seeker 5000, you got to get on. Come on, Don B. So like to hear it. Here I am. Here it goes, you guys. I'm gonna try to keep this as short, sweet as possible. It may be a little long because I'm upset still a little bit. But anyway, yeah. And my daughter, she was watching it with me, and when it got to the Mitch part and saw how upset I was as I was typing, she said, I never seen anybody type so angrily. She was laughing at me because she was like, that wasn't even like a second. And she just burst out laughing from her gut. And she's talking about, oh, Mom, you need a hug. I'm like, no, give me 5 feet. You trying to be smart at a teenager. She just had a birthday. So shout out to her 13th birthday. But yeah, so anyway, I just said, you know what, because you guys were contacting me, I said I'm going to go ahead and do it. So like to hear it, here it go. So I was looking at the beginning, and what was up with that tribal so-called welcome? It was so negative. It was very threatening looking for me. It gave me a threatening, like, unwelcome feel, and for me it was pointless and a waste of time. Why are you doing this whole tribal angry army man dance? It was just angry. I mean, the vibe was already angry. So they just put some seasoning on it and seasoned up the anger. But anyway, next, Warren and Tina talks, and Tina is upset and she wants to disappear off the face of the earth. Warren tries to pep talk her, but she's not having it. And in the watch it with Mary, Tina says that she was contemplating taking her life, and yet she's still trying to be in Mary and be controlling. Uh, we know that the reason why she's trying to hold on to Mary is so that she can control Erica. But my thing is, when that happens, if you have those thoughts, whatever's going on, we've all been there. What time is it? It's time to close the lights, close up shop, wrap it up, unplug cords, finish up your contractual obligations, and go home. Like I've been saying through the whole season. It's all wrapping up to everything that I've already said. She needs to be at home with her husband. Go home, sell some perfume and purses on eBay or something. I just feel like her saying that, putting that out there the way she did, it was more to get attention. Like how kids, they fall out and they had temper tantrum. I've seen some kids of certain cultures, I hate you, I want to die, you're not going to give me the whatever I want, so I just like hate you. So we seen that in little kids. They do that, I want to die. So for me, that was her trying to get some attention. She really has a problem, because it's like one moment she's upset and pondering, she's a powder keg ready to explode all over you. She's talking about suicide. The next moment she's all smiles and blushing like a 14-year-old girl. I'm sorry, Tina stands. Somebody didn't like that I said that. The stands, they trying to come for me. You didn't like that I said that. Oh well. I see what you want me to do, though. You want me to sit here and you want me to play pretend, but I can't do that. I can't be an honorary pretend stan. It's not going to happen. Never going to happen. Okay. Oh well, I said it. I'm not scared of none of y'all because the truth is the light and to deal with. You know, we are not blind. We have been sitting here all season for 3 seasons, some of us, looking right at her. You know, it's like, Tina, do you not know we can see you and your craziness? Oh, we see you. You know, we all have a campfire full of stories and tales of woe to tell and share and show other people, you know, and whoever care to listen. We all have problems. We all got a story. You know, it just doesn't take all of that, what she's doing, all of the melodrama, you know, drama life. You know, I'm not going to drink this Kool-Aid, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not going to, you know, have that head tilt. Oh, that's what y'all like to do. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Like one of my subbies wrote last week. Her name is Deanna Austin. She said, you reap what you sow. You know, she said that they are getting back all of it back. And, you know, actually it's true. What they put out, they are getting some of that back. And it's so much more to come. Tina has spent so many man hours sowing misery and trouble and stress into other people's lives around her on any given Monday through Sunday with her bad attitude. You know, we have watched and we have also witnessed this for 3 seasons is all I'm saying. You know, it should be some type of change by now, but there has been no change in sight. And like I told y'all, God don't like ugly. You know, she is reaping some of what she has coming for what she has done. You know, as many of us, you know, do. It's the same for us. It's no different for her because she's a celebrity. She got it coming too, just like the rest of us who does anything, you know, wayward. So you have to, you know, treat this grown woman with kid gloves, you know, or else she's going to fall out and have a tantrum like a 2-year-old, you know, little girl. You have to walk on eggshells, you know. And like I said, you know, to some of my subscribers the other week, I feel sorry for Teddy and anyone who has to deal with her, because who has time for that? You know, who has time for it? You have to be like a special needs counselor, have special needs training and experience to deal with her and do business with her. That's why Ken Creer told Erica, I'm a manager. I'm not a babysitter. Okay? And those words were golden, because why would he say that if he did not feel like he was dealing in the presence of childlike behavior in adolescent minds? Okay, he hit it, you know, on the nail with the hammer with that one. You know, Erica in the next scene says that she can handle all of the Mary stuff and her solo career. You know, Warren and Ken go in on her. Ken said that he would not continue on working with her if she tries to do both, you know. And I was like, right, you know, because that's what he said, you know. Him and Warren, you know, then here comes Warren trying to be like this knight in shining armor, you know, to run to Erica's rescue. And I was kind of confused. He was like defending her and everything to Ken. And I was like, wasn't he the one that was plotting in the last episode with Ken to tag team on Erica in the first place about putting pressure on her to quit Mary anyway? So for me, that was like a random fake Warren moment. But also shout out to Essie Malika, who actually gave me the tea to give to you guys, that Ken Creer is actually now signed up with both Erica Campbell, and he's now the manager of Mary. Okay, so yeah, try to figure that out. I was kind of confused because he put up all this united front against her doing and dealing with Mary, and now he's team Mary. You know, my best guess is that he got tired of begging people to book Erica outside of Mary. As we can also see, that was the case with this international trip. It was actually a package deal, you know. But my question is, what about her voice? I mean, I thought we were doing the whole intervention thing about trying to preserve her voice. You know, there's a lot of just fake stuff going on for real behind the scenes. It gotta be. Who is that stupid that the doctor is going to tell you that if you even talk too loud that you're going to permanently, you potentially lose your voice, like altogether for like life? not just drink some chamomile tea and it'll come back, but life. And you take on double portion of the work and strain on your voice. Who does that? It's got to be fake. It just got to be. But anyway, the next scene, uh, Erica, Warren, and Ken, they go to church, and a pastor wants her to sing Mary Mary song Shackles, which is really meant for two people. She definitely is not the stronger Mary, so she can't handle that song by herself. So she puts Warren on the piano, and she starts singing this slow jazz version, and nobody want to hear Shackles all funeral depressingly slow like that. I feel though that Tina was petty for not showing up to support Erica, but I guess they would have ended up cheering them on to perform a Mary Mary song because they wanted Shackles, and they go the other person that you shackled to sing the song right there. So do it. But anyway, my question was, why wasn't Goo there? Just a whole bunch of pettiness going on. Team petty. What is going on? You in another country. This isn't a regular show, around the corner up the block show from your house. This is, not a lounge. This is another country. This is big. They should have been there in the front row snapping pictures to put in their little picture album and everything to celebrate. Then after that, had a wonderful, beautiful dinner, to say, hey, wow, we made it. We're here. Let's toast. But no, the pettiness continued. But anyway, she performed, and it was what she could do. I'm over really trying to figured her out with that voice and stuff, because clearly we the people are the only ones concerned about her voice potentially going out, and she's not. So I'm over it. Do what you want to do with your voice, girl. You're hard-headed. But anyway, next the Marys go zip lining. Tina and Go, they miss Erica's first solo performance that's international in another country, but they got time to show up and zip out on the zip line. Shame on you, especially Goo. Shame on Goo. She should have been definitely there for that solo performance. I just feel some kind of a way about that. She should have put her foot down to Tina and said, suck it up, stop acting like a kid, and let's go. But anyway, Tina and Teddy, they get on Skype, you chat, blushing and all of that, because he sent her some flowers. So this was one of their good times. Teddy, he definitely is trying. There was no powder keg explosion this time. I mean, really, if it would have been, I would have just shut the TV off and went and had me a V8 somewhere. So just because I'm over it already. But anyway, Tina and Erica, they meet to talk business, and Tina backpedals on her comments that she have previously said about not doing Mary Mary again. She said she wanted to take a break from Mary Mary. They showed these clips and footage and flashbacks of her saying all of that, about not caring about Mary Mary and turning down lucrative money making opportunities, where they slapped even an extra $30,000 on a gig, and she still said no. So yeah, the proof is in the proof. So what, but my thing is, what do you expect a person to do? What do you expect Erica to do but to try to do her own thing? I would. I would cut that Siamese twin cord vessels off, and honey, I would hobble my way to my success as best as possible, and do what I could do. So I'd be like Mary Kay. They talking about pushing that perfume. I'd be trying to do some Mary Kay or something, um, if I was her. But now that Erica is trying to finally get her life together, Tina now wants to jump back on board on the tour bus, Mary Mary tour bus. Now she team Mary Mary, but it's like, no, Tina, you can't have your cake and eat it too. All right. But anyway, the next thing, Tina, here she go acting up again. Just before a performance, she spazzes out before they go on stage, and she's being very petty. Okay, pate. All right, for the proper, and having a childlike temper tantrum as usual. This is her issue. You're talking about Erica bailing out on her, but whatever. They go out on stage, and really, I could tell that by Tina's walk that she was very upset. She gets out there, she half sing the song, then she turns her back on the audience, Then she come back and make this speech, and has a breakdown on stage. She walks off the stage, and even though I saw the preview, I I wasn't ready for the level of unprofessionalism that they brought to Australia. You know, if I was Australian, I would not invite them, not either one of them back. Regardless of what you're going through, you're being paid to keep it professional and not to fall apart. Entertainers and actors, that's your job, to act, to entertain. It's not being a hypocrite, because that's what your title is, an actor, an entertainer as well. So for the people who are all like, oh, truth seeker 5,000, you're not being sensitive enough. If you think every actor and entertainer, should do that, that's crazy. What if they did? You done saved up all your little money, hard earned money that you could have paid and used on your lights and gas bill or on rent or food, and you save up for this concert ticket or movie, where the actor or the entertainer breaks down in the beginning, middle of the movie or performance, and they all stop, and just give this whole speech about just going through. They start spilling their whole life story out on drama, having a drama life moment. Got your money in their pocket, but they having a moment. They not letting you, be entertained. You already came probably a little upset before you left, because sometimes that happen when you all excited. You want to do your little thing that you had planned, but maybe you got something on your dress, or it rained, messed up your good weave and everything. So you already upset. So you looking to go to this performance to get uplifted. You already going through in your life. We all are going through. I'm going through. Why? You don't know that, because I'm, like this. You know what I'm saying? That's how we all should be. Keep it cheery, because you know what? When you have that cheery attitude, even if you don't feel like it, when you put a smile on your face, it does help, the situation a lot of the time. If you run into somebody and maybe you were having a bad day and they crack a joke, and you get to, maybe forgetting for a moment about your problems. Just, don't, I'm not saying 100% all the time that's how it is, but I'm saying as many drama moments as this particular person we're talking about have, or people who are like her, there's a problem. That's not normal. But anyway, you would say I came here to be uplifted, not depressed. Even more depressed than I was when I came through the door. So I'm over it. Y'all with that, oh, that's what happens when you sell your soul to the devil, for fame and for money. And it's very clear that that's what's going on with her, that it's finally starting to take a toll on her life, not to mention of the things that she have sown, the seeds she's sown and have yet to reap back. One of my subbies, Suede Fox, commented and said that she did her research and told me that she noticed the satanic hand signs Tina most lovely loved to throw up, which is very unnatural. And she said that I was right about what I had been telling you guys all season. These guys, they're witches. Stop thinking because someone is of God because they sing an upbeat gospel song or two. They are tares among the wheat. And I have a right to speak out about it and to warn the sheep. And that's been my purpose this whole time, to let you know and let you see and to bring to light in the fruit check. That's what I do. Matthew 7:21 through 23 tells us that not everyone who claims to be of God is his just because they are seemingly doing his work. In verse 23, he says to them, after they then spoke out about all of the prophesying they've been doing and the great many works that they did for him, and in this case sang songs for him in his honor, which is not in the word. But anyway, that he said, I know you not. And he cast them into hellfire. So stop being so struck, you guys. Okay? I pray God opens your eyes. And that's why the church is in disarray. We are living in the end times. And no one is paying attention or using their proper and correct discernment. But this is basically the end of the show. Tina comes back out. She sings some of Erica's song, and finishes the show. Okay. Then we see Teddy come out and proposed to Tina and showed this ring on her finger. He shoveled this ring on her finger, and she was acting all unusual, and extra. I mean, I would have been happy, but all of that starry eyed, little tween, looking at a Justin Bieber, a picture poster or something, look that, she was doing for the camera. I was wondering why she covered up her finger too, but then on the other hand, I guess it was to show that, not show that the ring didn't fit, but because you know how we are, when we get a new ring or something, we would shovel that thing all in the camera to the point where it looked like the viewers got a nose ring, all up in there where we could see this ring. We're so proud of our stuff, but whatever. The last season, the last scene was the one that upset me. Yeah, the most, Uh, but my question was, why was Erica and Tina all in the kitchen acting like Jay-Z and Solange in the jewelry store with smiles after she Ike Turnered him in the elevator the night prior? Fake. That's what you call fake. Okay. If it was my sister that ruined my international trip, acting out, acting up, and having a tantrum on stage like a 2-year old, I would have been tripping for a minute. Let me have my moment. I would not have been so smiley faced like that. How they were in the kitchen. That was just so fraudulent. That's that bipolar stuff that they are used to. That's regular with them. That bipolar. I can't. No. So all of that, now you got the smiley. A minute ago you was trying to kill yourself and explode and, you know, walking off shows, canceling everything selfishly, the whole itinerary. And now you showing me a picture of a ring in your phone and all is well with the world. No. I probably wouldn't talk to her for a little minute. you know, just a little bit. I would keep both of us lifted up in prayer because that's not normal and that's not right. She ruined that trip. She flat out ruined that trip. They may never invite them back again, and they will be rightly so. But shout out, time to do shout out. Shout out to Creative One, Suede Fox, Alanitra, Bunny Lish, Travis Rodriguez, Deanna Austin, Jennifer Leggett, Bree Bree 91100, Marcus Williams, and Tasha C. And also, I want to shout out my 3 assistant team managers who helped me manage my over 1,000 partners in my businesses. You guys rock. I love you all and appreciate you all, my subbies. This season of the review have flown by, even though it kind of seemed a bit redundant some days in the show. Kind of like, didn't we see that already last week? But you guys, we made it through. I'm looking for the Sheards to come out, so I can do a review on the Sheard show. Definitely the Preachers of LA. If there are any shows that you guys suggest I check out and do a review on, let me know. But with that being said, you guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel and to my new business channel, Building Your Wealth with Dawn B. I'll add the link to that in the description box. Okay, so subscribe there and join me even in business there. Okay, actually, don't even click on my sign up link if you're not ready to go to that next level in income with me, because I'm not looking for just any and everybody to team up and join me, and me to give my time to. I'm looking for only the go-getters, the people who say, you know what, I'm tired of these jobs shortchanging me and my hours, laying me off. I need income stream in. I'm ready to get serious. Okay. I've learned through my mentors who are multimillionaires that time is very important, and I don't have time for any tire kickers or looky loos. Okay, looky loos, people just looking, or tire kickers just get in for a second and get right back out the next day. You know who you are. But anyway, come on out and get with your sister, okay, in business. and let's get this money. I mean, it's out here. We are blessed and highly favored. Anything we touch, God will anoint and bless, so we can be a blessing to others, though. Okay. The only thing I ask is, because the amount of money potential is so great, don't get in and get the big head. I actually had to, check myself, a couple times, and I, got to looking at my income increase and everything that the Lord Jesus blessed me with, and I have to keep it humble, keep it low. So that's just all I ask. I don't want to be responsible for getting people into this wealth building kit, and get to helping you build your wealth, and you get out of pocket because you get a little extra, rent money and stuff and play money into your account. Don't get crazy, because I don't want it to be said truth seeker. Now, that was Dawn B had got me into this, and that's why I'm this way. I don't want to, yeah, don't I don't want to be a scapegoat. So get into business and do right, okay? So check that description box for all the info you're gonna need. And uh, like I said, let's get this money. It's out here online. All right. So talk with you guys on my new YouTube channel, Building Your Wealth with Dawn B. Like, subscribe there. Get ready to do a video right now to post on there. Okay. So you guys are going to be the first people to comment and like and subscribe. And I'm so excited to be going to this next level in business and taking whoever ready to go with me. Okay. So love you all with the love of the Lord Jesus. Blessings to you all. It's our time, guys. Let's go get it. Your sister Truth Seeker is out.